If I could spend all day in bed, I would. I love to sleep, except for when I can't. Oh, I have to be up in 2 hours. But good night or bad night, I've always been curious about what happens when I close my eyes, which is why over the last couple of weeks, I've invited a bunch of new sleep gadgets into my bed. No, really, right now there's a sensor-equipped pad underneath me, a heart rate monitor, and a bunch of other gadgets in this bed that are collecting information about my heart rate, respiration, and motion, and then transmitting it to my smartphone. But the best solutions are comfortable enough to sleep with and use that sleep cycle data to help you improve. The 2-part Withings Aura has a pad that goes under your sheets to measure your heart rate and body movement. The light base for your nightstand cycles through sounds, which I found relaxing. The mood lighting, not so much. Just like Hawaii. Then there's the ResMed S Plus. It goes on your nightstand and is aimed at your chest to measure your respiration, movement, and also the room's light, sound, and temperature levels. The sleep rate, on the other hand, uses a polar heart rate monitor to track your sleep. It captures some of the most helpful data, but it's incredibly uncomfortable to sleep with a tight strap around your chest. Oh, and did I mention that you have to wet it before you go to sleep? Of all the fitness bands, the Basis does the best job of measuring your sleep by combining heart rate and motion readings. I also tried Sleep Cycle, an app that strives to track your sleep simply by measuring your movement with your smartphone. After you and your gadgets have spent a lovely night together, you'll wake up to tons of data in their apps. How long you slept for, how many times you woke up, and the approximate time you spent in REM, light, or deep sleep. The ResMed and the sleep rate provided the most detailed information, but sleep doctors I spoke to told me those results should still be taken with a grain of salt.
Most of these devices have not actually been compared with the sort of data you get from a laboratory that really looks at the specific stages of sleep. So they're more approximations, but it really can give you some information that helps you see, are you getting enough?
That's where these have been the most helpful in figuring out your own path to consistently getting 7.5 to 8.5 hours of uninterrupted sleep. The ResMed Plus, which I like the best out of all of these, is especially good at guessing what might have caused a bad night. Of course, the doctor also gave me another reason.
Getting extra lights, like all those electronics, out of the bedroom so they don't interfere with sleep.
Okay, so maybe that's the cause of my current insomnia? Truth is, none of these sleep gadgets are a magical potion to getting better sleep or figuring out why you can't sleep. The sensor technology will get better, and the gadgets will get better. But for the time being, their greatest purpose is giving us information about our sleep cycle so we can strive to get that 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. Now really, I have to be up in 2 hours. Good night.